we will be free. For when the rising tide is turned in every London quarter, Parliament comes crashing down with Robert's Rules of Order.
Are you ready now? I'm gonna get armed.
I didn't bring my gavel.
Ah! You got gavel, MB. All right.
Is that a gavel in your pocket?
Or are you just happy to see me? Or you just, yeah. All right.
Are you identifying yourself with it as a gavel today?
It'd be like, is it a gavel in your pocket, or is it just a motion you wish to move?
You say I make bad jokes.
Okay. Are you
Just
ready?
remember, parliamentarians and light bulbs. But anyway.
And JJ's here. JJ, I was just discussing that weird issue with previous notice I found in the Holy Writ. So yeah, I'm waiting for Mr. Honeyman to come in and light me on fire. Okay, we're on the 8th. Are we on the 8th?
That's what you're holding in your hand.
we're kind of ahead, right? Because today's not the 8th. No, tomorrow's the 7th. So Mondays, it doesn't matter. We're on the 8th.
It doesn't matter what day it is.
We are on the 8th. Okay.
Jeez, I can't see crap out of those.
Uh-oh.
No, just don't messy.
You ready?
No.
What are you doing?
Trying to see.
You got the schmutz.
The schmutz.
Yeah.
What the hell's a schmutz?
Oh my God, you're not from South Florida. You don't know Yiddish. Okay.
No, I know a little bit of Yiddish, but I don't know what that
schmutz?
was.
You know what schmutz is?
No. I know what a schmuck is, but...
Schmutz is like goop.
Schmutz a plural of schmuck?
It's like goop, like a baby. You get schmutz on your face.
Oh, this was crap on my glasses.
Yeah, but you got schmutz on your glasses.
Well, yeah. That's what I get from laughing too hard.
Yeah,
or trying to clean the glasses with one of those Kleenexes that have the lotion in them.
Yeah, that's no good.
That never works.
Yes, so JJ, there was two mutually contradicted. Joshua Katz read it one way and Richard Brown read it the other. I agree with Richard on it. I think it doesn't need to be the exact language because it says as described below and nowhere below does it say exact language. So I agree with Richard on
Moral
that.
story, proofread.
Apparently no one's brought that up before, but
yeah.
Alrighty. Okay, so I'm giving you the question now.
You need to hold it flatter.
Why? You can see it?
Because it was reflecting.
Did you see it?
I did not see it, but I saw the word answer.
Ah, you cheated.
I didn't cheat. I looked at the screen.
Oh my God. Hey, TJ, that's my job to bully Mike. All right. Let's put it here because I need to have it in front of me.
We'll do it that way.
All right. I don't want you to cheat.
I don't cheat.
The subsidiary motion
Oh, brother.
to go into informal consideration,
Okay.
takes precedence over the motion to, and then there's the answers. Ready?
I'm waiting.
Okay. A, refer the pending motion to a standing committee. B, go into a committee of the whole. C, consider as if in committee of the whole. D, recommit.
Okay. The key point to this is that it's a subsidiary motion. Because that sets off a bell that says we got to be careful when we're looking at this. We're talking about a motion to go into informal consideration.
Yes.
Okay. Now, informal consideration is in the same vein as a quasi-committee of the whole or a committee of the whole. So what are my choices again?
A, refer the pending motion to a standing committee.
Okay.
B, go into committee of the whole.
Okay.
C, consider as if in committee of the whole.
I don't know what the hell that even means.
D, recommit.
Recommit to what?
It's assuming it was committed before, and it's recommitting it to a committee.
As in, it was committed to a committee, it came
Taken
back out
out,
of the committee, and
yeah.
then tried to move into formal discussion after the fact? Okay. I love how they put context to this.
Yeah, you have to kind of assume it.
Yeah. Otherwise, April's running around again.
Yeah.
Okay, it's not going to be B because you might as well just go into a committee of the whole instead if you want to do that. Mm-hmm. So I'm eliminating B. C doesn't make any sense to me at all.
Okay.
Motion to, what was the first one?
Refer to a standing committee.
Okay, and D?
Recommit.
Motion to refer to a standing committee is basically a commit.
A commit.
Yeah. I can talk too. So, and then the motion to would take priority over a motion to recommit. And the context there is that it came out of a committee, and they're talking about whatever the motion was. They want to discuss it further. Instead of, I would say D, just because we just came out of the committee, and it's in the hands of the body to consider it further before they want to punt it back. So I'm saying D.
And you are right. And you did puzzle it through really well.
Okay.
And let's look at the
TJ is like, how can either be choices if informal? B doesn't make any sense. Right, B doesn't make any sense. Well, C doesn't make any sense. B doesn't make any sense because it's almost the same thing.
Okay, so
where are we going?
173.
Okey-dokey.
So it's section 13, where we've lived in this month. If you remember, we were in 13 that whole time.
We're setting up light housekeeping in here, yes. What's the numbers?
173.
And then
31 through 35.
Okay, it's under completing an incomplete motion to commit.
Really?
Yeah.
That's bizarre. I would have thought it would be in the order of precedence.
Which is between naming members to a special committee and alternative procedures when the motion is incomplete.
Will you read it? Because I want to look up something else.
What's the numbers again?
173, 31 through 35, continuing to the next page.
Okay. I'll start at the beginning of the section because it's only at 24. Completing an incomplete motion to commit. In completing a motion that simply refers, quote, the main question to a committee, unquote, either while the motion to commit is pending or after it is adopted, the chair first asks, to what committee shall the question be referred? If only one suggestion is made, he assumes that this is the will of the assembly, and he states that it is inserted into the motion to commit. This is where it picks up. But if different proposals are made, either in form of primary or secondary amendments or simply as suggestions, the chair treats them as proposals to fill a blank and puts them up to a vote in the following order until one receives a majority. 1. Committee of the whole. 2. Quasi-committee of the whole, or as if in a committee of the whole. Okay, that explains that one better. They should have said quasi in the hell with it. 3, consider informally. That's where we were in the first place. 4, standing committees in the order in which they are proposed. That takes out A.
Right.
And then 5, special select or ad hoc committees, the one containing the largest number of members being voted on first. A proposal to recommit to the same standing or special committee that previously considered the question should be voted on before other proposals for standing or special committees are voted on. Okay, so what that is saying is
that was a bunch of
bunch of verbosity.
Yeah, that gave me a headache.
Well, what they're saying in there is that a motion to recommit falls under the same principles as a standing committee, proposal at number 4, but we were considering informally, which is number 3, which gets right of way.
Okay, but I like the way you reasoned through it better than all of that. That made no sense.
Okay.
So yeah, that was a little bit of a tough one. I'm not so sure I would have gotten that one right.
Make sure you mark it down. I got it right.
I will. It is confusing. Yeah, because you didn't do so good last week.
No, I stuck up the short last week.
All right, that one I give you props for that because that was good. You did really good there.
Even TJ says that's confusing. Yeah, it is confusing.
All right.
So, folks, this is why I say that you need to have an understanding of how things like Dungeons and Dragons are played, because it helps understand some of the sequencing on some of this stuff.
Favor! Let's hear the opposition side. Like a stubborn donkey's bray, all opposed? You say nay, opposed! Opposed! The motion carries anyway.